Hi, it's Carrie with Orkney Farms, and I'm currently just sitting in our backyard with our new goats. So I'll turn the camera around and show you them. I don't know which ones I might have inadvertently introduced you to yet or not, because there's two different groups. Oh, look, this guy wants to introduce himself. So this guy is supposed to be a little weather, and he is the son of the one right here. And he will have the exact same treatment as all the other weathers here. Unfortunately, he will be a meat boy eventually. But he's tiny right now. He needs to grow up. So we'll tip the camera around and see if we can see these two. These two are always in my face. Super friendly. This is Phoebe. She comes from registered lines, but she quote unquote didn't meet breed standards, so the breeder didn't register her. I'm not really sure which breed standard she didn't meet. I think you could see the other ones in the background of that last little thing, but I'll flip the camera now. Okay, so that's Phoebe. She didn't meet breed standard. I have a feeling that it's just she's small. Like, she's really small. Like, that's her son, and he's, as you saw a few seconds ago, he's almost as tall as her. And if you see her up by these girls, she's even shorter than them. So these ones are the ones we just picked up today. And the one with the blue collar right there, and the gold mother right there behind her, are both registered, and I just have to get the transfer papers, and hopefully that actually goes smoothly. And then the little gold one baby is a female, and again, a situation of an unregistered, because they couldn't get the buck registered that sired the babies. So the female will probably stay, even though she's not registered. Soft spot for unregistered, so she'll stay until we see what she does or doesn't do, in hopes that eventually they change the breed details and allow Nigerians to register as grade, because then I would register her as grade. She comes from a registered mother, but her father apparently was a registered buck, as a registerable buck as well, but he wasn't registered. And then this is a beautiful picture of her brother, who's in the same situation, registered mother, and father was of registered lines, but wasn't registered at time of purchase, and the people that had them didn't want them registered, so didn't fight for the registration or whatever the situation may be. So it just kind of leaves you in a situation, I guess, because he's honestly a beautiful little buckling, but that's just the situation we get. So he's a very beautiful little buckling, but he will again be weathered and serve the same sentence, unfortunately, that all the weathered babies do. Or there's somebody that's asking for unregistered Nigerians right now, so maybe I will take a picture of him and send it to the person. Maybe he will just sell the way he is. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't made up my mind. As I said, he just came here today. But I'm worried that he was left in with his mom, and I'll just say aunt, even though I don't think they're actually from the same lines. I think that they were, like, he's been left in with them. And I tried to put him in with our bucks, and he escaped the fence, so I just put him back in with his mom. The damage has already been done, housing them together all this time, so if they are bred, it's just going to be a situation as it is. So I haven't really seen him trying to mount them or mount Phoebe, and that's my real go-to right now, is that he's not trying to mount Phoebe, where Phoebe's son is constantly trying to mount Phoebe. Now Phoebe's son were in the same boat. He ran around. He was supposed to be weathered. Sorry, I'm zoomed in and now they're just like, she's gonna be right up in our face. Hi. Okay. So he was supposed, he's right there, there you go. He was supposed to be weathered, and I just don't know. He's older than this little buckling here, and yet this guy's got quite the equipment, and he's got like barely anything. So I don't know if they did like the surgery or something to castrate him, or if he's castrated in a different way, because it just makes no sense for him to have like absolutely no testicles compared to all the bucks around him. So, and they advertised him as weathered, so I just don't know how he can be weathered and still have a testicle sac, unless they paid for the surgery to have him snipped on the inside and left the sac. But these girls are kind of pretty, actually. I was a little worried that they were a little bit on the thin side. But we did get them from somebody who is grain-free, like us. They say they don't give them grain. So I'm just hoping that it was because they were on a bit of a leaner pasture. Not much there. Whereas to try to keep our girls going this year, we've been feeding them hay all summer long. Hey, little girl. That's the little girl. So that's where I'm at right now. I just came out to check on them quickly. I'll have to go get the kids off the bus again soon. So I just decided I'd come out here. They've been out here for a few hours together. I think we are going to be leaving them in the backyard, so that our other goats can have access to the full building right now. And we'll just walk these girls to the milk stand to try to milk them out, because I will be trying to put them on the milk stand. I'm going to be working on their paperwork, hopefully get them squared away and into my herd, in my registered herd. And I will be having to make a decision on her daughter as I watch her grow, whether she's going to be an unregistered doe in our herd and just an unregistered doe, or whether she's going to be sold because she's not registered, and recoup some of my money back on her registered mother. So the bucklings or wethers in this group will be treated like all the other wethers, because I will be weathering him. He's not registered. He doesn't, even though his parents were registerable and his mother's registered, there's no tracing his father, and so there's no point. There's no point in having an unregistered buck around. So if this person, I might go look online, and if this person who was asking is still looking for a buck, then I might offer him and just have him shipped. He's more than ready to be weaned. Or I might, if they don't take him as a buck, then he will be weathered, and he will be going in the weather pen as soon as I can get him to stay in the fence. Because I already tried to put him in the buck earlier today, and buck pen, and he just went through the fence and went in my girls, and I had to ixnay that really fast, because I don't want an unregistered buck breeding my does. I don't want them bred at this time of year. They got another month, at least one more cycle to go through before they are bred. And I don't know. So that's the stage I'm at right now, and I'll check back with you guys another time. Good morning, it's September 16th. Coming out to do my morning check. We bought baby goats yesterday, or not baby goats, I guess there was 2 baby goats. We bought goats yesterday, and so I'm just gonna flip the camera around, say hi to the normal goats, and then check on these other goats. Somebody was just squealing their head off over here. Oh, it's probably Siren. No, that's not Siren. Austin Matthews. Siren has accepted his fate with the boys over here. Flint is like, is anybody else in heat, or you're all out of heat again for a couple weeks? Oh, let's see if I can. You. All you guys. And you guys are all pooped out this morning because it's a little chilly. It's not cold, but it's a fall morning for sure. You guys, do you guys see those little guys? This is perfect. There's a whole driveway between you guys, but you guys can still sort of see each other and talk to each other. Oh. Good morning, Phoebe. Good morning, Phoebe's son, who was supposed to be a wether. These are the new ones. There's an electric fence. Be careful. Yeah, be careful. So, this one is Willow. This one, I'm not sure what her name is. Her registered name, Willow's registered name is, I don't know, a herd name, and then Black Willow's Rain. So we're just going to call her Willow. And this one's herd name. This one's name is like a herd name, and then something Mini Miss. So I don't know what we're going to call her. I asked Kit yesterday and I had it in mind. I don't know. I think they're just going to call her Miss or something. Mrs. Mini Miss or something. They're just going to actually call her Mini Miss. I don't know. But that's her name. And then the one standing behind them. Both the kids are out of the gold though. That one is a buckling. And he needs to be either weathered or sold as a buckling ASAP. I tried to put him in with our bucks yesterday, and he slipped the fence. So I'm just like, whatever. The damage has probably already been done in this pen anyways. And then this little one here is a little doeling. So last night I took them into the milk stand, milked the moms, and I trimmed their hooves. Their hooves were in slightly rough shape, but they look way better today. So that's my little update on them. They all made it through the night in the backyard. No casualties, so that's a good sign. Hi, so it's now September 29th, and I realized I didn't have an outro for that video. I just kind of ended the video. So, I'm just gonna flip the camera around and show you guys the goats and tell you guys about a few things that have happened in the last couple weeks. Okay, so there's a lot to process in the next couple weeks. As you can see, everybody's in together. We took them to show with us. We had goats go to show. Firefly, Freya, Little Miss, and Willow all went to show. And Phoebe, but she's not registered, so she literally just went as a showmanship doe. I don't know where she's laying right now, or I'd put the camera on her. I'm just gotta get on the newer ones that are all by the playground. So everything's going good here. We did end up banding her buckling. This doe here is Trixie. She's the one that gave us Little Gray and her little buckling over there. That is also weathered. Maybe zoom in a little on him. Yeah, so those two babies there are her babies. She has been super, super aggressive, so she's kind of on the chopping block here. I do have a lot of unregistered animals by my own fault, so it's like I need to get that processed, so she might be going. She's being very aggressive and using her horns too much. Also, sad to say, but my favorite little ice cap here, we noticed the other day when we were doing hooves and stuff that she has an extra teat, so she won't be staying on the farm. She'll be going with the Weathers when they go. We have a bale in there. You can see the rest of them down there with Tilly. That's about all I can really say, and that's my intro exit for this video. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.